Happy Saturday. Good morning, Messiah Center. We are in day 20. We have one day left. So we are right there at the finish line. I pray that you all had a wonderful week and you have a great morning to start off your weekend this Saturday. So I don't want to keep you long, so we'll jump right into our topic for today, which is relationships rescued. And our main point for today is going to be taking a break from consumption can help you focus on the most important relationships in your life. And our pledge is going to be I will call a close relative or friend whom I have exchanged gifts in the past and come up with an agreement that on the next birthday, anniversary, or holiday, we will not spend money on each other, but spend time with each other instead. So, I don't know about many of you, but I hope so that you've found in this 21 days, um, without being able to spend on entertainment, you and your family have kind of had to, do other things maybe that outside of your normal box or your normal, family time uh, interactions that you do. I know for our family, a lot of times we want to do something special. We'll like go to the movies or we'll go out to one of our favorite restaurants and, just kind of hang out and maybe stop here or there and pick up a treat or something like that. And, that's what we'll do for our family time. So in this fast, in order to, of course, we weren't able to spend money. We had to kind of come up with other ideas or do other things. We went to the park more. We go to the park occasionally, but of course, we went to the park more. I know that I talked about going out of town for a dance recital that my daughter had. And usually we're big foodies. So usually if we're in a new town or a new city, we like to go out and kind of, try the food of the town or the food of the area, whatever their like specialty is, and maybe go sightsee, go to a museum, something like that. And, that'll kind of be our family time. So with during this, because we were in the fast and we weren't able to spend money on entertainment, we found ourselves, just hanging out in the hotel room, playing Monopoly, playing cards. My family actually taught me how to play a new card game that they had started playing, and I just hadn't had a chance to play with them yet. So they taught me a new card game. So those types of things, just spending time. So in this chapter, we're really focusing on how much time does our consumption or our spending take away from us having quality time with those that we love and those that we are close to. One of the examples that she gave in the book is there's a young lady who, was very big on Valentine's Day with her mother. And every Valentine's Day, she'd get her a gift and kind of shower her. And she was doing the fast during Valentine's Day that particular year. So she had to come up with another way to, celebrate without buying or spending money. And come to find out, they had a bit of an estranged relationship. So she ended up writing a letter. And in return for writing that letter, she was able to express some things that maybe she had been holding on to for a while, but just never really knew how to say it to her mom or how to talk to her mom about it. And in writing the letter, she was able to express that, and her mother was able to receive that. And they ended up having a much better relationship. The relationship turned around. She even stated, that they were talking every day, which is something that they weren't doing prior to. So, again, just showing the importance of spending time with those loved ones and those friends rather than just kind of showering them with monetary gifts or with grand gestures. I'll say for myself and use myself as an example as well. During this fast, my birthday fell about halfway through. I think we were about maybe day 12, somewhere around there, 10 or 12, something like that. So coming into the fast, I knew that, of course, my birthday was going to be in the middle. And I already talked talked about it with Anthony, I was like, look, I want to do something for my birthday. We're really big birthday people, so let me put that out there. So not just my birthday, like everybody's birthday, which I do budget for, but that is an area that I'm gonna look into. But we're really big birthday people. We like to celebrate birthdays. So coming into it, I was like, look, my birthday is gonna be in the middle of this. So that's just gonna be our one cheat day because it's my birthday and I want to do something. So as we were going along, it was coming up, and he's like, "Well, what are we gonna do? What do you want to do?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think." And he was like, "Really, we're not supposed to be doing anything." And so kind of like, I know, but I still want to do something. It's my birthday. So my birthday comes around, and he's like, "So what are we doing?" And I'm like, I guess we're just hanging out here. I don't know. So I ended up actually got a phone call that day. I was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Nothing much." And they're like, "Oh, really?" I was like, "Yeah, well, we're on a fast. And so, can't really spend any money. So I'm just going to, hang out today." And so they're like, "Well, hey, do you mind if I, kind of take you? I want to show you something." And so I ended up being able to hang out with a very dear friend for most of the afternoon. And ironically, we have been talking about getting together for probably the last 2 months. Like, okay, hey, we're going to pick a night and we're just going to, go out, go have dinner, hang out, do something just to catch up. And we just have not been able to do it. Just life, kids, responsibilities. We just keep missing each other. So I was like, you know what? Great, let's hang out. So hung out for the afternoon, and then we ended up hanging out later as couples. Just made dinner at home, played some cards and some dominoes, and had a blast. We didn't have any kids, so we're like, hey, we can play all night, and just had fun enjoying one another's company. And I say that because I probably had more fun just hanging out, doing nothing, and playing Uno and dominoes than if I would have gone out to a fancy dinner or we would have went, out of town overnight really quickly and came back. So I thank God, one, for allowing us to stay committed because I came into it like, you know what, I'm going to do something and I'll just have to ask for forgiveness afterwards. And that was my, posture on it because it's my birthday. So I really do thank God for allowing us to stay committed, staying faithful to the fast. And like I said, I probably ended up having more fun doing that than if I would have actually done something, and spent money. So, our assignment today, again, is just think about all the relationships that are important to you and how much time have we spent shopping or trying to find the perfect gift for that person rather than just spending that quality time with them. And if we find that we have done that with someone, we should call them up or write them a letter and just kind of begin to bond with them without exchanging anything. And then the second portion is to go back to the pledge that we made. And that is to call either a close friend or a relative that you consistently, swap gifts with or exchange things for different occasions and say, you know what? Hey, let's agree that the next big occasion, whatever it may be, birthday, anniversary, holiday, whatever it may be, instead of us swapping gifts or exchanging gifts, let's spend quality time with one another. Let's just enjoy each other's company, you know, get caught up on maybe some things going on in life, encourage one another. But rather than spending money, let's show our love through our time and our conversation. So, again, I pray that you all have a wonderful Saturday. I thank you for continuing to be encouraged, continuing to join us every morning. We are almost there. I pray that you have received so much in these last 21 days, not just for these 21 days, but to take with you and move forward. So again, we pray that you have a wonderful Saturday. We look forward to seeing you in the house of the Lord tomorrow.